As with most sessions, I managed to re-listen to last session again. Did half of it this morning, and then we listened to most of the rest of it on the drive home. And what a wild session! Like, of all the sessions that we had done, I think that's probably the craziest session that we've done of these ones.
I thought I was gonna die.
I thought you were all gonna die.
I thought I was gonna die for sure.
Um. Oh,
Yeah, when you got caught with those paladins in the police station.
yeah. Where was it? After. Oh, that was before this. Opened. There we go. Sorry, I have to make sure I have my shit together for this recap since it is the last episode. Um, Everybody can go ahead and add 2 experience to their character sheets as we round out this final section. Also, restore your pools to full.
Okay. 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 Yeah.
Um, Last session, a lot of shit happened. We had opened up with you being at the cop shop, and just like on the brink of an escape with Alex, your lawyer and friend, being or longtime friend for Paper Cut, being like tased and beaten by the police. You decided to stick around to try and get him out, and also kind of like just went ham, like killing a couple of police, starting with Snip. And then, like, accidentally Bulwark killed the cop just by like not knowing his own strength. They activated the paladin units, which are like big like mech suits that almost took out Snip. Like it was thanks to some clever rolls that he was able to escape, because otherwise I thought for sure he was done. You escaped from the cop shop and ended up going back to Denny's. There you saw a news report showing that the cops and Total Justice were working together to hunt down Roshambo Extreme. You managed to escape from Denny's, but not before Snip told Jackson where to find a hidden cache of money, as the biggest tip that Jackson had ever received, according to Snip. Um, you took refuge in a apartment that Alex had off the books. He went off to get some rest while the team started to put the clues together and kind of like think about what kind of answers they had. You also did eventually open a in case of emergency briefcase that Lazard had left for you, giving each of you special upgrades. Paper Cut a like Iron Man style or Spider Man Iron Man style suit, complete with like a full computer HUD. Um, Bulwark something to make like stronger boulders that he could throw, or like kind of constructs, and Snip a kind of like more sleek suit that also gave them the ability to use their swords at a very long range. Um,
Yeah.
you went to Hellions Rest and got a crucial clue from Spock that was given to the bartender, Cynthia. After leaving from the bar, you went to the rooftops and tried to reach out to Fireball, only for him to turn around and call the cops on Rochambeau. Um, Bulwark, like after like deciding to kind of investigate the Saurian caches, Bulwark shrunk down and went into one of the caches and found his way to another secret Saurian Society lab. In spite of killing one of their kind, these Saurian members honored a secret trade made with them by Lazard, which was a large cache of Magitech in exchange for one of their Doomsday Orbs, which you learned was one of 10 that had been created underneath the city. Um, they advise you that the orb is dangerous, volatile, and provides limitless possibilities due to the extreme storage of energy within it. The Saurian Society did not appear to know about Justice Man's secret, which you've learned with the information that you have received and kind of gleaned from Spock. And that's kind of where we left off. You have this kind of ultimate power with this Doomsday Orb. You've got a bunch of clues pointing to Justice Man or Total Justice, but you have nothing to secure what happened to Spock or how Total Justice is involved. And that is where we pick up. Where would you have gone from the Secret Saurian Society?
Not Denny's.
Not Denny's.
Back to Springsteen's apartment, right?
Yep.
That's where we had
Yeah.
base set up.
Yep.
No.
Agreed.
Alex Springsteen. With his sister Maria Clarice and Alexa.
I don't even remember anymore. And we talked about their names last session. No, it was like Elise. You threw out Elise, and that was the third one. That was the third living one that has been kidnapped. Nobody knows where they are.
Or Alex.
Because Alex's life is a tragedy.
I feel bad for bringing him into existence.
I feel bad for bringing in the fact that he had so many siblings that you've caused to not live. Talk about writing a backstory in the middle of roleplay.
Yep.
Sheesh. This is his villain origin story. He's the next one that wants us dead.
Making your way back to Alex's apartment is easy. You still have your Bass Pro disguises. But you do see that like Paladin activity for like patrolling Paladin squads has increased exponentially. There's like at least a group of 5 wherever you're seeing them patrolling.
At this point, in the Bass Pro disguise, I would have cut the sleeves off and cut the deepest V neck down to my belly button, into the front, just for visual sake.
Why wouldn't you get like a vest?
Oh, it needs to stay attached at the very bottom.
Okay,
It's-
I
it's-
see. I
For the
see.
sake of
Jesus Christ. You guys make your way back to Alex's apartment. It's you guys. I'll say that that healing is because you are able to rest until like maybe the morning. At this point, it's the next day. And you're able to go from there. So it's up to you guys. I'll leave the floor to you.
well,
Uh,
boy.
Papercut's
Yes,
gonna
yes, yes.
punch the wall. Just like full hole in the wall.
Papercut, calm down. We got no leads or nothing, but
Alex
you gotta be angry.
Alex walks out. He's like, "Man, what the fuck?
Alex, we will fix this.
You know
We
what?
have nothing.
You know what? I had to pay a deposit, right? I'm not getting that back if you punch holes in my wall."
Alex,
Alex,
calm
Alex.
down.
You have a stack of PF Chang's chicken over there, like the containers, mounted to the ceiling. You don't think you've already lost your deposit? I'm sorry about your wall. I'm pissed. We have nothing. And now the streets are crawling with those bastards, just like a crab or a lobster or a scorpion.
Gerald,
Or
Or
a
a
pinch.
snare.
Gerald, you're fixing my fucking wall.
Are they crawling like a snare?
No, we're in a pinch. Snails don't pinch.
Oh, you said crawling.
And I'll go to Home Depot.
You better.
I will. Once this is all said and done and I've avenged Spock, that's the next thing on my to-do list. Home Depot.
You better fucking fix my wall.
Set reminder. AI thing. Reminder. 2 days from now. Go to Home Depot. Fix Alex's wall.
It's Lazard going, setting reminder.
Well, boys, total injustice must go down.
We have
must
no proof.
expose them.
We have no allies.
I
Yeah.
lies in this floor until we figure out a game plan, okay? And I'll lay down.
I also gave everybody ciphers.
Oh,
I saw those. I saw that one. I thank you, sir.
Don't we have pictures of small Injustice Man before
have
he got
nothing-
parasites.
Yeah, but we have nothing definitive. Nothing that the public will believe. Nothing that these corrupt police will believe. We don't even know how deep it goes with the police.
It's a cesspool.
This whole city is rotten.
I'm still
Says
holding this
Kurt
doomsday
Fry.
device, right?
I'll give you that.
I was-
Not the whole city is rotten. You know for sure that Iron Maiden is completely indifferent, is incapable of being biased.
That's the robot,
Yeah,
right?
the one that gives out the missions to heroes.
Hmm.
And Alex
Should we
looks and he's like,
No, you're great, Alex. You're on our side. I was gonna preface it that we have no allies except for Alex.
I'm laying on the floor, just staring at the ceiling of PF Chang boxes. And I'm going, Eric's, we are quite surprised that you're still with us, and we appreciate it.
"Oh, where else am I? Where would I go? Gerald's my
I don't
oldest
know.
friend. I'm not gonna leave him out to dry, and you're his friends, so by extension, you're my friend. So I'm not gonna leave you out to dry.
You're good people, Alex.
You're a
Better
little
than
kooky, but you're good people too, Gerald.
I just believe in justice.
Yeah.
Justice! I punch another hole in the wall.
Would you fucking stop that?
Sorry, I got caught in the
It's
justice.
my fucking wall.
But justice!
How much paper are you gonna have to lay down to fill up a cardboard hole? Come on now.
He's
Yeah,
like,
the walls are pretty paper thin. I should be fine.
he's like, oh my god, this is actually cardboard.
There you go. It won't be as hard.
Yeah,
Paper cut.
I paid.
this is just painted cardboard.
You know what? It explains why it gets so cold in here.
I thought your neighbors were just being really loud. But the
No.
walls are just thin.
Yeah, the walls
might
are
wanna-
really thin.
You might want to blow out that candle.
He looks over and he's like, who lit a candle in here?
I think that was Bulwark. He really likes Bath and Body Works.
Like, immediately puts it out. Like, what is wrong with you?
I'm like in the kitchen. I'm like looking at the big like spreadsheet of like crazy pinups and
All the
like
clues.
all the clues add up.
Yeah, I cut up a
Justice Man
PF
at the
Chang
top.
box and start taping it over the wall that paper cut put the hole into the wall. I'll just cover it with the PF Chang box.
He's like,
Yeah, same. Don't even know the difference.
Thanks, Snip. I appreciate the effort.
Where this is just temporary, obviously, until we can make it better.
He like pulls out some duct tape from a drawer and starts like putting it over top of the like box that you've put there.
Very
I was
nice.
carrying this doomsday device, right? Wasn't I carrying it last time?
Yeah, like your arm is still glowing.
Big green glowing. Okay.
Yeah. But it was like in
Okay.
a containment unit, so like you kind of like enveloped it in your arm as a whole, but like it's so strong that it is glowing. And like it's not like no like mechanical effect, but it is making you feel a bit sick.
Oh man, I shouldn't have ate those. the old Chang. Oh, I don't think it's the food though.
For work, I thought you had an iron stomach. I thought everything goes down and stays down. Are you saying that you met your match with the PF Chang?
Might be like 3-4 days old.
Are you
Oh,
saying
no,
you are
I-
being? Are you saying you're being cut away from the inside? That scissors finally got to you?
Alex is
I
like,
might have.
I haven't ordered PF Chang's in like 3 weeks.
That was it. Plus, with this big green thing in my arm.
With all these boxes, it does surprise me that it's been 3 weeks since the last time you had PF Chang. I see no other boxes. It's just PF Chang, PF Chang, PF Chang.
Yeah, well, I keep having to bail my friend out of jail, and I haven't really been able to afford much in the past few weeks. Thank you very much.
Paper cut. You not
some
pay.
of us,
You not pay your retainer.
some of us aren't sponsored by fucking Denny's, okay?
He gets a cut of my sponsorship, but I think my sponsorship is corrupted at the moment.
Pull out $1 and I hand it to Alex.
He like looks at it with like, it's like that sad thing where he doesn't want to take it, like he's embarrassed to take it, but still like he doesn't offer to give it back. Like he just folds it up and puts it in his pocket with like the saddest look on his face.
And then I'll look over at Paper Cut and I'll go, "Hey, can you make one of those pretty roses out of this dollar and give it to Alex?
Of course. And I just like wave my hands and it's a fucking paper rose.
Here you go. Maybe just a smiling dollar for your rose."
He like looks down at it. He looks at you guys and he's like, "I'm gonna go for a walk."
Oh, do you want me to come in case there's criminals?
No, you know what? I think I'll be okay. I got your phone number if I need to reach out.
All right,
And two fresh dollars in case you see a vending machine.
He just like he doesn't he like acknowledges it, kind of like nods with like again like he's trying so hard to like make a smile but can't, and just like closes the door. You hear the walls are super thin. As soon as he closes it, you hear him weeping down the hallway.
Okay, guys. Now we can talk freely. I don't trust him.
Alex?
Yeah. What have you ever received a paper rose and not having a smile on your face?
I haven't seen him actually smile since he lost Claire.
But he has so many sisters. Why would one bother him?
Claire was different.
Oh, okay.
Just off in the kitchen, I'm like feeling sick. I'm like, we could get a verbal confession. We hang the guy off a rooftop, the guy who's saying, clean up injustice, total mess.
What?
Well, we're at the police station. The guy talking about cleaning up total.
Are you sure we didn't just
justice's
cure?
mess.
Are you sure we didn't just cure him?
Well, let's hope we didn't kill him. You're right.
Did we kill him?
I killed the guy in accident. I didn't mean to.
You killed you killed 2 cops.
I cured 2 on purpose.
Wait, hold on. I need to look at the police department map. You might have killed 3 cops.
3. It was 3 because Bulwark killed 1 and Snips killed 2.
You killed.
I feel like the floor tile.
I decapitated 2.
You killed 3 cops. You incapacitated 2 cops by making them trapped in their armor, so they'd still be alive at this point. You also knocked out the officer that you caught smoking weed, even though weed is legal in the city. Yeah, you knocked him out at the entrance. So like there are 3 dead cops, and then just you had 3 unconscious cops in that squad.
Oh, okay. It's not illegal, but for him to be smoking on the job has to be at least against protocol. Yeah, so justice.
You're not his employer. What the
fucking justice?
Justice. It's fucking justice.
I didn't vote for him.
Jesus.
You should see what I do to paper stealers down at Dunder Mifflin.
It's recreational. You can smoke in the hospital now. Paper cut. Do you spend all your time on the streets?
Yeah. I'm always lurking, creeping, sleuthing, slithering,
Tiptoeing,
frolicking.
Oh, we should frolic. Well,
loitering.
what do you guys think?
It's against the law to loiter.
I don't loiter because I'm always on the move. Because crime is always on the move.
You're loitering right here, right now, in Alex's apartment.
I was invited here. I know the laws.
Like a vampire. He invited me through the threshold, so I'm allowed to come in.
I'm looking at all the stuff written on the cupboards and the fridge magnets, and I'm like, that's all I got.
Okay, for real.
Shake the weakest link. The police.
We need to move before it's too late. Every moment they are moving against us, trying to find us. We need to get to jump on them. It's only 3 of us and many of them.
What do we do?
Sitting here does not do anything.
Yeah. What do we do? Do you want me to
We
go on the street and beat the shit out of some criminals? Maybe they'll know stuff.
We'll go to the hospital. Maybe find these injured cops there. We'll hold them off the roof. Shake them a little bit. Help them tell us what they know about total justice's mess.
Yes, that's what we do. We go and we find a street beat cop. Make sure he is corrupt. When we get to corruption, then we ask him who his reader is and who is reading the corruption.
That's a great idea, Bulwark. Going into the hospital because the injured cops would be there. and they
Exactly.
probably have a lot less security than nabbing one on the street or nabbing one at the police station.
They're gonna
That's-
suspect us at the police station. We'll sneak in the hospital.
That's brilliant.
Okay.
You guys want to go kidnap a cop for justice?
Even if we skip the rooftop part, we'll hold him at the window right in his room. We'll put him back.
Yes. At the hospital.
Because we don't want to hurt him. We're just trying to scare him for information.
Yes. It's brilliant. It can't go wrong. BHG's face is so.
He's like, huh?
Okay. Okay, Game Master. We're headed to the hospital to try to find an injured cop that we can flip information off of.
Option B, by the way, is to go to the Maiden.
Oh my god.
Is she at
I
the
also
Denny's
like
there?
yours. She was at the Denny's.
Where would
Underneath.
the Iron Maiden be? Is that her name?
Or
I,
she was at the Total Justice's hub place, right? Not Denny's.
so Iron Maiden has its own like off the grid base, but the information on where to be able to find that you wouldn't directly be able to get that information. You'd have to go back to your base to get it.
I can get back in our base.
You sneak in on your own, or should we all sneak in? We could all grab something.
I will bring some of this PF Chang's in case they're hungry.
Well, it's definitely going to be crawling with police. And I'm the wind, the breeze, the zephyr. I can be in and out. Depending on what
outside
we
waiting.
need. It's just risky. And if one of us do get caught and I get arrested, I'm the only one of us with a lawyer.
That's true.
He'll come break me.
I will
He'll
never
come
go to
break me
jail.
out.
I will commit seppuku before they take me to jail.
Sudoku?
Seppuku.
Why would you do crossword game puzzles?
Seppuku.
Sudoku, yeah, I know. You have an accent. It's Sudoku.
It's seppuku.
Sudoku.
People still play that game?
Stupid Americans. Goddamn Americans. Break down my chitty bar.
Oh my god.
I won't die if they catch me. But
Yeah, we'll just have to break you out again.
I can break out. I'm extraordinarily sneaky.
Okay. Out to the hospital? Yes?
Do you two want to go to the hospital? And I'll go try to contact Iron Maiden.
I feel like that's brilliant. This plan cannot go wrong.
No, it's
It's foolproof.
kidnapping police officers and breaking into our own base where they're definitely teaming with cops.
This
We
is how
should
the
be good.
This is how the good guys win.
All right.
We're splitting up, BAG.
I know.
BHG, me and Bulwark are going to the hospital, and Paper Cut is off to find the Iron Maiden.
Oh my god. Some people wait a moment. Some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this.
Just another Sunday for this group.
Oh my god. Okay, so we've got the two of you going to the hospital, and then Papercut is separately going to try to get back into the base.
Yeah, to contact the Iron Maiden. Right.
What group wants to go first?
You call it.
Even
Whatever
roll
one you're
for it?
feeling. What are you feeling? A hospital trek, or are you feeling an Iron Maiden trek?
We'll do the hospital first.
Okay.
First of all, like when you're like you get to the hospital, it's at the center of the city, You do see that there are roving patrols of the cops, the paladins, that seem to be in like regular rotation around the hospital.
We try to enter like super stealthy through the sewers.
I go on
Pop
the
up.
rooftop. I'm a rooftop guy.
Rooftop?
Yeah, I'm a rooftop guy. I'm a climber.
Are you splitting up to go each
We're
go a
splitting
different
up.
way?
Splitting up again. No, I'll stick with the rooftops.
Yes.
I just like
Yes,
being
we
on the
are.
ground, you know?
We are 100% splitting up again.
We're split up. I'm like, Snip's running away. Like, oh, okay. I'm going through the sewers.
So how are you getting up onto the rooftops?
I've got climbing equipment and I have the skill climbing. I've got grappling hooks. I've got sticky palm things for windowed buildings. I'm pretty well versed at getting up there. It's in my training.
Well, because so Bulwark, the last time he used something to get up onto a rooftop, it was with a cipher.
Bulwark or me? I
Bulwark.
threw a grappling hook
No,
around.
the last
yeah.
the last time Bulwark needed to get up onto a roof, he used a cipher to do it.
Right. I think he's going through the sewers. I'm going on the rooftop. We're splitting up to split up.
That's why I was asking if you guys were splitting up or sticking together.
Yeah, we're splitting up to split up.
I'm going to the sewers for sure.
Okay, so Bulwark's going in through the sewers. Snip is going in through the rooftop. This might be the first time I have to make a roll. I'm not going to make a roll. No, I'm going to make you guys make rolls. We'll start with you, Bulwark. You're going through the sewer system. I'm going to make you roll a die that we don't normally roll in Cypher. We're going to roll a percentile. So roll a D100. We're going to say if you roll between a 1 to 10 or a 90 to 100, you encounter something in the sewer.
Oof.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Sheesh.
You get through absolutely fine. You don't find anything. You manage to go through the sewers into like what appears to be like a sub-basement for the hospital and are able to access the hospital that way. As for you, Snip, you're going in through the rooftops. There is a rooftop access because there needs to be a helipad. This is a fairly tall building. You're looking at like it's the top of like the roof would be the 5th floor.
Okay. You want me to make a roll? Like a climbing roll?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a climbing roll. And because you're on the outside and like would be visible on the outside, I also need you to make some kind of stealth roll, whether it's like speed, or if you have something specifically that would go for stealth, to make sure that you're not spotted by paladins.
You want the stealth roll first before I do the climb?
Yes, please.
Okay. Stealth roll. Does my disguise count as an asset?
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure like you got what, like a digital camo, but you've cut the sleeves and the thing down to the chest off, so like very much of your skin is showing at this point.
It's fair. I did it to myself. It's fair. Oh gosh. All right.
Okay, stealth is beast difficulty 5.
And then a climbing roll.
And then a climbing roll.
Okay. I do have climbing gear, so I can use an asset for that, correct?
Yes, you can.
Okay. We'll use a point of effort.
Beats difficulty 7. You have no problem starting your ascent. However, as you get up to about the 3rd floor, you hear, "Look, up there, what's that?" You are going to need to make a speed defense, as they fire one of those rocket shots at you.
Hey, stop! I'm just cleaning the windows on the 5th floor. 7.
Difficulty 4 is not going to do it.
They hit me with the burret?
Yeah.
Ow.
This thing, it aims up at you and goes to fire, like, trying to, like, kind of, like, knock you off, but does hit you. It rips through your, you feel it, like, rip through your chest. But you watch as, like, the nanotech, like, kind of, like, closes up the wound before it can start to bleed out. You take 8 points of damage from the bullet itself, and then an additional 6 points of damage that ignores physical armor.
Jesus Christ. 14 points of damage?
Yes, and that's from your might pool.
Okay.
Your armor, whatever armor you have would go against the 8, but the 6 that comes from the roll, cannot be ignored.
I'm not wearing any armor.
And then, yeah, that's 14 to your might pool.
Yeah, I'm trained without armor.
That all, like, it also knocks you off the side of the wall. You drop and land in, like, a bush as they start to close in on you. That's where we're going to leave off for a moment as we move over to Paper Cut.
Help! Help!
Paper Cut. You find your way to the Denny's. You see that it is still in, like, a defensive lockdown mode, but you also see that it is crawling with paladins. You're muted.
Every
No.
time.
No, I was just talking real quiet. No, would I know of like a secret entrance when it's in lockdown mode, or like a bypass or anything like that, or is it just locked to the tins?
The secret, it's the same one that you guys would have used to leave.
And where's the communique to Iron Maiden?
To be able to find her, like, the information to get to her sanctum, that would have been in Lizard's main computers.
And Bulwark didn't grab that when we were running out?
It's the part of the building.
Okay.
The main computers are too big to take with you. Think of,
I
like,
just had a laptop full of data, like just stuff I could grab.
think like Batman's like setup in the Batcave, like his computer setup in the Batcave.
Okay. I'm assuming that the secret entrance is compromised at this point. Or because we wouldn't have been in there and they would have found out how we left.
As maybe. How would you find out?
By going the other way and trying to get in through the secret exit. Is that a possibility?
Going into the area of the secret exit, you do see that there are patrolling paladins. But it doesn't seem like they are blocking the exit. It just seems like they are patrolling within that area.
Okay. Yeah, I get. I'll go in through the secret exit then.
You're gonna try and go in through the secret exit?
Yeah, I might have some shenanigans, but
go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
okay. Come on, Pelican. Difficulty 7?
Difficulty 7 is what you needed. You take your time. You blend in with kind of like the foliage and environment around you. You watch as one patrol passes by, and one of them seems to turn and stop and like look at you for almost a moment, but doesn't seem to notice you. You've camouflaged well enough, but it almost like it like noticed you for a quick second before it turns and like somebody's like, "Oh, Carl, you all right?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just thought I saw something." And they keep going. You're able to get to the secret exit. It is imprinted with you like your specific DNA and voice patterns and stuff like that. So you're able to like put your hand palm print, get it to read your eye scan and everything like that, and get into the door just before another patrol passes by.
Hell yeah.
You get down to the tunnel into the main hero lair. You walk in, and your lair is trashed. They've definitely gotten down here from the Denny's side. It doesn't seem like they're occupying the lab right now, but they have like tossed anything that they can toss. Any kind of like files that you had and like old files are like tossed everywhere, just paper everywhere. It looks like some of the computers are damaged, but you see that the main computer is still intact.
Okay, I'm gonna turn recording on my new fancy suit thing. I'm assuming like it can record like what I'm seeing.
Yes, you can.
Like, hit the live record button, and then I'll paper my way over to Lizard's lab.
Yep. Yeah, you get to Lizard's lab. His computer is also still intact. But it looks like it's requiring a password.
Boobs 1.
Boobs 1 does not work.
Fuck. Oh, capital B, Boobs 1.
Capital B, Boobs 1 also does not work. It says you have 3 more tries before it locks you out. And it says it like as if Lizard was saying it to himself, like, "You drunk bastard, like, sit down before you try again."
Yeah, I'm not good with this kind of thing. I'm fast and I beat the shit out of people. Or I'm stealthy, I should say. Can I roll like an intellect to try to like get into the mind of Lizard? Because like I can copy people's powers. So and I can mind read people. I haven't really done it too much in this campaign, but like I do have that like kind of ominous connection to people.
Yep, and I'll also say because you have like this like spectacular suit of technology, it will give you an asset on your roll as well.
Cool. I'll XP reroll that.
Okay.
Okay.
Difficulty 5 is just enough as you kind of like scan through everything you know about Lizard, think about what his password would be. This time you type boobs, but it's a B with zeros instead of O's, and a Z instead of an S. And instead of just like boobs 1, it's boobs exclamation mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ha ha, snip, you won't guess this.
Oh yeah, I remember when he was drunk and he told me that.
And you're in. You're able to, like, as soon as you are able to access the computer, you're able to download that information through a connection through your armor, and download the location of Iron Maiden.
Awesome.
You also see something comes up, like a file on the side comes up.
Pornog?
It's marked secret project, and it says Magitech Sling. Sling. And you see a bunch of like blueprints and stuff within this folder for what appears to be a small spaceship.
I'll take those files.
Ooh.
Spaceship.
Yeah, it would have come with the package of it. According to the files that you have there for the sling, it's on site.
Oh, cool. I'll go find it. Where, like, does it say an area or?
Yeah, so within the files, it's a secret project that he's been working on in a secret lab that you didn't know existed underneath his regular lab. Like, you're able to use the computer to open it up, and it's like stairs, like what appeared to be a wall folds down into stairs that go into a basement sublevel that go to this like helipad, like underground helipad for this little spaceship.
All right, we're breaking in. Oh, the spaceship's built.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly a spaceship through the city. Sure, do I? Does it? Okay, I'm gonna check it out. Does it have like stealthing abilities?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence roll. Or an intellect.
I still have my flex skill as Magitech. Can I have an easement or an asset?
Yep.
I guess I would just be trained, right? Come on. Fucking XP to reroll. There we go.
Beats difficulty 7. Once again, your Magitech armor is very much doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. As you you walk up and immediately there is like another kind of pad, kind of like the entrance to the secret or like entrance exit to the HQ that reads your biosignatures and everything like that and recognizes you as part of Roshambo. Says, crew member Papercut, welcome. And as you enter, you're able to sit down. There is a spot specifically for everybody, but in this case, normally Lizard would be in the driver's seat. Instead, you will have to take his spot in the driver's seat. There is a stealth mode that works very much like your van that can like make it look like other vehicles. So like if you want to if you're just going to use it on the ground, you can use it as like a car, or you can use it as a plane or spaceship. And it can change the different ones to match. So if you need it to look like a commercial plane or anything like that, then you have the ability to do so.
Innovative. Futuristic. Unnerving. I'm gonna drive this bitch through the city.
It's also compact. There is like a small, think of it as it is it's smaller in length than a commercial airplane, but it's like a large tank. There's enough room for the cockpit to fit 5 people. And then there's kind of like a little like a break quarters where you'd have some food and you basically can use this as a mobile base if you needed to, but it's a very small amount of space. So there's cramped like a bunk bed style sleeping quarters.
It's an RV.
It's an RV. It's basically
I turn it into an RV.
Like a spaceship RV, yeah.
With completely black tinted out windows so nobody can see inside, and it's kind of raised and the seats back a bit so you can't see me driving it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna try to drive this bitch out of here stealthily. Maybe could I I don't know what the exit's really like here. So am I just pulling out onto the street? Is it gonna be super obvious? Or
you could gamble on it, or do you maybe have a way to find out?
Could I check Lizard's computer for surveillance and see how the layout would be?
You go through Lazard's files, and you do find that this secret lab has another secret exit that will take you out into an under like a tunnel, like a driving tunnel, but takes you out into like a street basically, but it's like a little bit hidden still.
Yeah, awesome. Fuck yeah, I take that.
Yeah, you're able to take this crazy spaceship and fly it / drive it out of this secret exit. Moving back to the hospital, Bulwark, you found your way in. Paladins are a little bit large and bulky to get around hospitals, so once you get inside, you do notice that there are just clothed cops, like uniformed cops that are patrolling this area. What are you doing to kind of sneak through, and like what's your plan once you get inside?
I would be. I come up through the sewers and just be like, I'll pick up like a piece of trash or something, or PF Chang container or whatever, and I'll just be like a little rock or a pebble, and I'll be floating around. I'll do this skill here to help me, like just to show escape. It's like
escape skill. So you're just you're gonna like
squeezing through bar.
Convert yourself to a small like pebble and kind of like roll around these pulleys.
Yeah, it's like squeeze through the bars and.
Okay, are you gonna stay with the 3?
I'll re-roll for sure. And
I think you can just roll the dice to re-roll, right?
yeah.
Difficulty 5. Okay. You don't. Nobody really seems to notice this little pebble rolling around. Do you have a particular destination in mind, or you're just kind of rolling around trying to stealth until you meet up with Snip?
I know Snip's on the top floor, so I'd be checking, like, staying away from like the hub area, people where there's guards. Just checking like the patient rooms along the way, like checking the little slips on the door.
Okay.
Seeing if there's any guarded areas, even like if there's 2 guards at the door. Or...
Okay.
We're looking for Snip mainly, like.
Okay. All right. We'll come back to you then, and go outside to Snip. You've just been blown off the wall by this bullet. You're in a lot of fucking pain here. You've landed in a bush on the lower levels, so you didn't like land on like flat ground. You're going to need to move quickly to not have these paladins on top of you. So I'm going to have you roll a speed task. This is going to be fairly difficult. You're going to have to move fairly quickly in a very, very short amount of time, like within seconds. So we are going to set this at 8. You need to beat a difficulty of 8 to not be captured by these paladins.
I want to use a cipher.
Okay.
I want to use a bigger fish to drop between me and the paladins.
No shit. Oh, I've got the perfect one. These paladins are going to start coming up upon you, and you reach out with this cipher and think about, like, I really wish something could happen right now to stop them from, distract them. Not more than as soon as you think about that, you see this green light start to appear above you in, like, midair, and you watch as Lord Ripper drops from out of this green energy and in front of the paladins. And you hear him from under his mask say, "Cops. I hate cops." and run to like stab through one of them with like only 3 swords. You notice he's missing one, but his 3 remaining swords, he like stabs through with 2 of them like the scissor formation, and then uses the 3rd one to chop the whole like machine's head off with the cop inside, and then goes to tangle with the other one, giving you some time to escape.
And I just take off running.
Do you try to run and get back into the hospital?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to run like. Is the hospital like standalone, or is it attached to other buildings? Like, are there alleyways like between the buildings to where I could run around the corner of the hospital and kind of find a back door, or maybe like a fire escape ladder that I could climb up that way?
Sure, give me. Let me look at Snip. To make sure that you're not seen again, give me another stealth roll.
Okay. I realized that I screwed myself on the last one too.
Give yourself an asset on that as well.
Okay.
As you've created a distraction for yourself.
I'm supposed to ease that by 1 as well. From No, I screwed myself on the speed defense roll, not that one, because of dexterity. Okay. Asset 1 trained. I'm going to use 2 levels of effort. Nice.
Difficulty 9. Nice. Yeah, you are now... After that first hit, you're like, I'm not getting caught again, and like move a lot more carefully. You are able to find like a back entrance, and it just so happens that somebody is wheeling somebody in through an emergency entrance. With how swift and like how stealthy you're moving, you're able to just get in the doors as they close. And
I'm going to use my action to heal as well.
Yep. You're inside the hospital. I'll say, knowing that you would have been expected on the top floors, you are able to stealth your way through and like kind of sneak past these regular cops, especially with your strange but albeit still like not quite your normal outfit. You're able to get to the upper levels and meet up with like you Bulwark are able to see Snip kind of like stealthing through and avoiding the cops. And you meet up with each other in the hallway there on the 4th floor.
I didn't quite make it to the top of the building, Bulwark. They shot me off the side. I had to escape and run around and come into the first door and ran up the stairs. It's good to see a friend.
I mean, it's good to see you too, but is that Lord Ripper down there? He's killing people.
It's kind of weird. I never thought I would see the day where I would really root for him, but it really helped me get inside. So this is the one time I will cut his head off later. We have bigger fish to fry.
We had to contact Paper Cut and look for a cop.
I'll hit paper cut on the whatever we got, communication device. Insert communication device here.
Yeah, you see that a call is coming up from Snip. And Snip, like, do you guys like go to like hide somewhere?
Yeah, probably like wherever the foot traffic is on this floor. We'll find like a hallway that leads to like the bathrooms or something and just kind of stand outside the bathrooms.
Okay.
Paper cut, come in, paper cut.
Paper cut here.
Paper cut, we are inside. We are looking for cops. How's things on your end?
I found a spaceship.
A spaceship? You guess
Yeah.
who I found? You never believe who I found.
Who'd you find?
Roar Ripper. He's ripping some paladin's ass outside.
Lord Ripper,
Yeah, we're here to
Oh.
cut his head off later, but we got to get through this first.
the mongrel, the scoundrel, the parasite, the termite, the washed up hillbilly.
The dictator of swords.
No, that's a good one. What?
Dictator. No, he rules the swords.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. That's all
watch
good.
out.
The
hillbilly.
oppressor. The oppressor.
How is he back? We blew him up.
Well, I was there, and then I saw a green flash, and he fell to the ground, and he started cutting us a paladin. I didn't stop to ask question. I just said, "Ooh, now's a good time for me to escape."
What the fuck?
Look,
Well-
you get sidetracked. I mean, I sidetracked you, but we're sidetracked together.
I'm gonna come
What-
pick you up in an RV. Where should I meet you?
Can the RV get onto the rooftop at the helipad?
Yeah.
It can.
It can. Don't ask questions. Goodbye. Hangs up.
Okay, Boomerbuck, we need to grab a cop that's injured and take him to the helipad where we can be picked up for the RV. Don't ask
just like a-
questions.
I'm just like a little pair of eyeballs in the window still. I want to finally grow back to like human size. Start checking the rooms.
Yeah, we're gonna scour the fourth floor for an injured copper.
Yeah, like rooms with guards or police prisons,
Yeah, you do end up.
any kind.
You find a room with like 2 uniformed cops outside.
Okay.
I
Are
grab
they
like
healthy?
a gurney.
Are they healthy?
Oh yeah.
Okay. um, I'm go- I'm gonna try the most intimidating tactic of all time. It's not. I have long range now with my weapons, and I want to decapitate one cop in the middle of him talking to the other cop, and go to the other cop and say, "You have one chance to tell us who has information in regards to who is running shop for Total Justice."
So you want to decapitate a cop. Before you even get to questions, let's start with the decapitating a cop.
This is intimidation 101. Kill one of the two and show the other that who's boss.
All right, go ahead and roll.
I don't know if we're the good guys anymore.
That went out the window a long time ago, my man.
Yeah, told you last week. Like, I really felt like
We're not the good guys. We're the guys on the side of justice.
Oh, you got him. What's your damage?
17.
He's very dead.
Yeah.
You cut this cop's head from his shoulders. It falls and rolls and starts spraying blood everywhere. I'm going to offer you a GM intrusion.
God damn it. I'll accept. Here you go, Bulwark. My buddy. My partner in crime.
Thank you.
The other cop pulls his gun. He goes to shoot you and misses and hits one of the nurses behind him, which causes a panic. The nurses start screaming, and one of them pulls an alarm. The whole building erupts into sirens.
Okay. Sticking to the plan. Amidst the chaos, I go straight to the guard and I hold both katanas up between his neck and the wall that he was standing on. And I say, if you want to be like your buddy, don't say a word. But if you want to riv, tell me who's run shop for Turtle Justice.
He spits in your face. Yeah.
I cut his head off.
You cut his head off?
Okay.
Snip. Oh my god.
It's not polite to spit in my face.
It's not polite to kill people either.
You hear one of the nurses that has picked up a phone say, "Get some paladins up here. They're here. Roshambo Extreme is here and is killing people."
Okay, Burwork. I feel like we've overstayed our welcome. Time to go to the fifth floor.
Wasn't there an injured officer in the room? They were guarded. I was like, can we just grab him? But I'll grab the gurney. I'll already have the gurney as he's got him murdered. I'm hooking on the machines. I got him to go. Let's get to the roof.
So there were 2 cops. One of them you severely injured, and only one of them you like minorly injured. The one that smoked the weed got folded, but got folded quickly, so he was in a condition where he might be awake. The other one was in critical condition when you were done with them. I'm gonna need you to roll. We're gonna flip for it. If you do like a 1d2, we're gonna say a 1 was the less hurt cop, and a 2 was the more hurt cop.
Damn it.
You walk in, this dude is like laid up hard, like he's on like a respirator. He is like covered in like they've like wrapped up his arms and his legs because you just did severe damage to his body. He is not conscious currently.
Is there an adrenaline needle?
You go ahead and give me an intellect roll to see if you can spot and find adrenaline in this room.
I think I want to re-roll it once.
Okay.
Shit.
Difficulty
Okay.
2, you find an unlabeled needle full of something. Like a packaged syringe full of some kind of liquid.
I'm not that. I'm not gonna do that. Can't do.
Could I like try to use this doomsday device to like hook up to his respirator machine and make it go faster or something, make him wake, make his breathing patterns more like.
You want
Or go looking on the next floor or find this other guy.
You want to open up the containment unit and pull out the doomsday device and attach it to the breathing machine for the cop?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean, I would look over at Snip. I was like, I'm gonna do it. Like, I mean,
I didn't go to medical school. It could work.
neither did I.
So that's what you're gonna do?
We'll see that. Or we drag him to the rooftop and bring the other guy to the rooftop. I don't know.
I need you to confirm now. Are you like hooking, trying to like touch this thing with the doomsday orb to try and affect it?
Yeah.
Okay. You make your intention clear. You take the doomsday device out. You open up the containment unit. You can all now feel kind of the radiation radiating off of it. And it's uncomfortable, but not like you're not dying. You press it up to the machine that controls his breath. You watch as green energy flows with your intent into the machine. And I need you to roll the depletion level, the D6 now. Okay. You watch as the machine begins to glow with this green. Your intent is clear. It pushes the machine to start regulating his oxygen more and more, and you watch as his eyes flutter open and he wakes up.
Let's go.
Tell us it's working for Total Justice.
Like,
Tell us what you know.
He's still got like tubes in his mouth and stuff like that. He's like, "Ah, no, no!" He's like pressing the button for like the panic button.
I'll start taking the tubes out.
I cut the cord on the panic button.
He starts like screaming, but like it's muffled by what's in his mouth.
I'll start taking it all out.
You also like you hear that the alarms are still going outside. You know that it is inevitable that the paladin units are coming.
For work, we need to hurry. Time to make a choice.
Tell us what you know about Total Justice's mess.
You like pull out the tubes. And he's like, "Oh my god, don't kill me! Please just leave me alone."
I'm gonna say, we're not here to kill you. Your boss sent us. He's flipping sides. Total Justice has made a complete mess of the police station. They tore it to pieces, and they hired us to take down Justice Man. Justice Man is out of control.
Roll lies and trickery.
Trained.
Get out. What is your major effect? What is your major effect on this fucking nat 20?
I just want him to believe me so much that we're like best friends now, and he tells me everything that he knows.
You put him in the hospital. You're never going to be best friends. No major effect is going to fix that. I will, however, say that he does believe you in this instance and believes that you're on the side of the police. And he looks and he says, "Well, didn't the captain give you the footage?"
For work, did he give you the footage, or did he give it to Iron Maiden?
I was like, "Oh, we wouldn't have given it to Iron Maiden. We were working with Total Justice, but if they're against us and you're working with them, didn't he give you the footage?"
Yeah, he.
What?
The footage. And he's still like having a hard time. He's like raspy and hard to have it finding.
Oh yeah, on the you talk about the footage on the cell phone video.
Well, the CCTV footage.
Yeah, but he sent it to us on a file on the cell phone.
He looks very suspiciously at you.
Maybe there was something else. I must be confusing my footages.
You hear this
Like yards and meters.
You hear the sounds of the paladins coming out of the elevator.
Okay, Birdie, you rest well, okay? And yeah, I think it's time for us to go, Bulwark.
Yeah, we gotta skedaddle.
So why are you running?
Guys, we got to go stop Justice Man. That's what we're hired for. We came here to get the information. Justice Man is out there tearing up the city.
Oh, well, good luck then. I'll tell the
Okay,
paladins
thank
that you came and I'll send them your way.
Yes, do that. Tear it in. We are going to Danny's.
Okay, I will.
Thank you. We take off running.
He goes to like lift to try and salute you, but can't because both of his arms are in casts. He just kind of goes like this.
Okay, there's some CCTV footage that the captain has.
You're tooting and booting it up to the roof. I'm gonna need stealth rolls again to make sure that you do not get noticed by the paladins.
Can I roll the escape ability?
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I have so dexterity says eases rolls related to movement.
Stealth.
Would that apply?
Yeah, we'll give it to you here.
Okay. Figured since we were.
It is stealth movement.
Yeah.
Fucking 20. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't want to lie.
Neither of you make it on a 6 or a 4.
Shit.
One of these paladins looks and says, "Freeze!" and fires at one of you. We're gonna roll. Who's it gonna be? 1, 2, 2. It's going to be Bulwark. Bulwark, you hear the gun before you feel it coming at you. They're firing a shot at you. Go ahead and roll a might or a speed defense. Difficulty 5 does not do it.
Could I use a player intrusion?
Sure.
Can I?
So you're not in the scene. I'm actually sorry. You can't make a player intrusion here. You're not in the scene.
but that's the intrusion.
To be
And they're
in the scene?
well, they're coming to meet me.
Yeah.
So the intrusion is to come a little bit earlier in a spaceship and like land on this guy and try to pick them up, and then we're all trying to escape.
What do you mean land on this guy? They're not on the helipad yet.
We're still
They're still in the
hospital.
building.
They're
Okay.
still-
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
Never
trying
mind
to
then.
Yeah, because
My mistake.
they were trying to stealth to the elevator to get to the 5th floor.
Yeah, absolutely my mistake.
No worries. So that is 8 damage. That is blocked by like you can apply your armor against that. However, they have their additional ability.
I roll.
What?
Did I roll it? Are you rolling it on my sheet or something?
No.
The D6s?
Oh, it's probably because I had you highlighted on the main page.
Oh, I'm sitting here going, I'm not rolling shit. Why does it keep showing my name? Like, let my mouse go. Like, no, it's not me.
This thing hits you, and as it does, it explodes into a poison gas that you're both side by side. It would affect both of you. So it'd be the 8 damage. You can apply your armor to that, and then it's 5 poison damage or 5 points of damage for the poison gas that emits from the bullet.
Is it 2 paladins?
It's 2 paladins that are coming, but only 1 shot. You're able to get to the elevator, but they know that you are going to the elevator, and like that was them like trying to wound you, like seeing you and trying to gun you down before you could escape.
Okay. So Bulwark took some damage.
Yes,
But we still...
you should have taken 5 points.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get clear.
Yeah. You also notice that that gas, it's in an immediate area. Some of the like bystanders are also breathing it in.
Can I use a player intrusion on that poison damage? Since I've recognized that they've had these poison gas bullets, that my instinct was to hold my breath and cover my mouth.
I'd allow a player intrusion to for like, yeah.
Okay.
Avoiding the damage in that regard.
Thank you. That's kind of what I was. I can't take no more fucking damage before the big fight, or I'm gonna be useless. All right, so we're in the elevator on our way up.
Yeah, able to get up to the 5th floor. You see, are you still in the form of an RV?
Yes.
You see an RV on the helipad.
There it is, the RV. I don't know how it got here, but that's our board. That's paper cut.
I just got rid of TUV. STUV. Yeah, because I put RV together.
Sturvy?
No, it's an alphabet pun. You know, like if you got rid of those letters, it would put R and shut up and get in the van.
You hear the elevator go start like it goes like the doors close and it starts to go back down.
Oh, I get it. You got rid of Stu.
I go jump in.
I start driving with the door open.
They get in because it's like a holographic projection of what it is. It's like it's actually the back of the ship that you need to get into, but it's almost like he turns it and it like you're able to get in. And yeah, as you fly off, these paladins come out and like start firing at the ship as it are you flying away?
Okay. I was going to drive the RV off the side of the building.
Okay.
And then as it falls, like right before it hit, like let it fall, dead fall, and then right before it hits the ground, I'll like level it out, and then I'll just drive down the street like a stealth roll, like trying to use the ship to be stealthy.
Give me. You got nothing in vehicles or anything like that. Give me a Magitech roll with your flex skill.
All right. And what's the pool?
Intellect.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna do all that. We're gonna do this. Yeah. 6?
Difficulty 6. Yeah, you're able to pull this sick maneuver as you like drive the car off the roof. The paladins come out and start like firing and trying to like chase you down. You almost like land on the ground, but just before you do, like hit the thing, so like it hits like a hover, and like you're able to just like floor it.
Awesome.
The rest of the paladins start to group and gather and start firing, but it's too fast for them to be able to catch you. A couple of the bullets kind of bounce off of the thick shielding on the ship, and you're able to drive away.
I got information on the Iron Maiden, and I got this ship.
Apparently, the captain has some CCTV footage that is incriminating to Justice Man and Total Justice.
Amazing. Did you get it?
No, the guy told me that it was not on the cell phone.
Not on the styrofoam?
We've worked together a long time. If you have not got used to my accent by now, I will cut your goddamn tongue out.
Okay. Keep the scissors away from me.
The cell
Did
phone.
you get anything?
In trouble.
What do you mean in trouble?
I decapitated 2 more cops.
What the fuck?
It was our only way in. It was us or them.
Bulwark, you just let this happen?
I was trying to get a gurney to push into them and slam them around, but before I could even say anything, Snip was doing that.
What the fuck?
Then the cop shot a nurse.
It all happened so fast. A nurse got shot. She pulled the alarm. I hope she's
A
okay.
nurse got shot?
Lord Ripper's still down there on a point as we're flying away.
Yeah, like the other
What?
cops, like you
Hey,
see their.
you know the cops were bad because the cops shot the nurse. So
What
they
the
deserve to die.
You see that Lord Ripper is still like just cutting through these like waves of cops that are also coming for him.
That is the most unintelligent, ignorant, dense, brainless, mindless, foolish, dull-witted, dull, slow-witted, witless, slow, dunce-like, simple-minded, empty-headed. Hold on, let me click more. Vapid, half-witted, idiotic, moronic, embellic, imbecilic, obtuse, doltish, naive, thick thing I've ever heard. You killed 2 people, and you found out that footage of, like, you found out evidence exists?
Well, we were hoping for more.
Stop the car.
Oric's just messing with the seats. He's like trying to find a good spot. It's like, this is a cool ship. He's not even listening.
Riri hoped that he would just tell us the answers.
Why didn't you kidnap him?
He was
That's
he was
rude.
about to die. I didn't cut his head off though.
You could have just kidnapped a cop. Should we just, like, kidnap a cop in the RV quick? And maybe we can get more information?
Well, we gotta get to the police chief, I think.
So, wait. You killed 2 cops. How did the nurse get shot?
The cop shot her before he died.
Scum.
Yeah,
Absolute
he was bad.
scum.
Aren't you glad I cut his head off?
Did he shoot her before you cut his head off?
It all happened so fast. I couldn't tell you the order of operations.
Oric's like full comfy in his chair.
Oh no, yeah, he shot first. He shot first.
Yeah, that's what happened.
No, the other cop died before he shot, but then he shot the nurse before I cut him. Pretty
They
sure.
weren't
he
even
shot him.
shooting at you when you killed them?
Yeah,
That
they were
slip
guarding.
was
They were
Lord
guarding the
Ripper.
door.
What the fuck?
Look, enough about me. We need to find. We need to go find Iron Maiden.
Yeah. Let's go find Iron Maiden. We're definitely the bad guys.
So a villain origin story.
So you're going straight to Iron Maiden first?
Are we kidnapping a cop?
You should brief me out of this. I'm not good at that.
How would we get CCTV footage? We have to go to the police station,
we
right?
need Razar Man to hack into the system.
Only if he was here right now.
You know, we added them to our team to make us a better team. This is what happened when we got together in the first place. We were fighting and arguing and killing people. And they really balanced us out. We're going back into our old ways.
Before we met Lizard Man, I was just beating the shit out of weed dealers in that dark alleyways.
Mm-hmm.
But we can do this. Should we go see Iron Maiden, or should we kidnap a cop? We got the RV. It would be real easy to kidnap a cop.
Maybe if we see
Swoop
one
down
on
on
the
the
way.
swoop down on the street, just scoop him up.
Just open up the door and be like, "There's an unarmed black man in here," and
Jesus
he'll.
Christ.
What the fuck?
These ones are corrupt.
Come on now, paper cut.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Cut it. Cut. Take two. Oh. BHG, you might want to grab control of this real quick before it gets
Yeah,
out of hand.
There's no putting that. The toothpaste is out.
Can't put it back in the tube, huh?
No, we could just open up the doors and be like, "Hey, there's a guy here with a small amount of marijuana."
No, it's
It's not gonna do
Rieger.
anything because yeah,
It's
the
Rieger.
cop was smoking. Maybe he'll want to come smoke.
Yeah, we could lure them with drugs. Open up the doors and be like, "Hey, you want some drugs?"
What about we just drive by, swoop them out?
Just grab him. Okay.
If we see one. All right, on the way to Iron Maiden, we're looking for a cop we can scoop that's by himself. If he's with anybody else, we're not going to attempt it.
You don't see, like, there are no uniformed cops on the street. It is
Okay.
only paladins.
I feel like we definitely could have skipped past this part. We're going to Iron Maiden.
You go to directly to Iron Maiden. With your ship, it's not hard to get there quickly. It is a underground facility, like just on the outskirts of the city. You get to the entrance and you hear the voice first that says, "Roshambo Extreme, you're all wanted for several murders. Why are you here? And why shouldn't I call total justice?"
Because total justice is the worst of two evils.
We're bad, but they might be worse. Okay,
They
we're
are
trying to figure
worse.
that out.
No lies detected. The voice goes silent, but you see as like the gate to get into this underground facility opens up for you guys.
Walk through it.
Going into the ship, it actually leads into what is almost like can only be described as like the size of a warehouse, with the walls completely covered in TV screens or like computer screens with all kinds of different things. Like you can see that it's based on continent, and it's like it looks like they like the Iron Maiden has cameras all over the world and is like watching. At the center, you see the Iron Maiden with all of their arms up, with different weapons drawn at you. They say, I've let you in because I didn't detect a lie, but that doesn't mean that you're not dangerous. I ask again, why should I not call total justice?
Because total justice is corruption in the city. We have found small pieces of evidence.
I'm gonna pull out like the Doomsday device and show him.
Um, between the Doomsday device and the death of our friend Spock, all roads are leading to Justice Man.
It
And
looks
from what,
and
go ahead.
it looks and scans the orb, and is like, that is incredibly volatile and dangerous. Why are you just handling that?
Yeah, I stuck it into this machine like 10 minutes ago. It's fine. Like as I recoil it back, it's gonna like hurt my arm and I'm like, ah. It's fine.
Iron Maiden looks and says, "Do you have proof?"
No.
Some.
What do we
We have
have?
roads that read to the proof.
They're talking about CCTV footage from
The
police.
captain of the police station has CCTV footage that is damning evidence against the total justice.
The police department is withholding evidence?
Yes, they're covering up for total justice.
Or they altered the footage in some way.
I've been saying Iron Maiden's Steel Maiden. The Steel Maiden puts two of her guns down, moves over to a computer console, and starts typing furiously. As you watch as the center of screens turns, like, they kind of like click together and become one giant screen. And you watch as it starts to cycle through footage of the alleyway. You watch Spock walking very quickly down the alley. Landing behind Spock is Justice Man. There's no voice recording, so you don't hear what the exchange is. But it seems like Justice Man is speaking very calmly to Spock. Spock panics, or like looks like frantic in a panic state. Pulls out his what do they have? They have phasers, right? Pulls out his phaser and starts to fire at Justice Man. Justice Man flies up until he's right in front of Spock. You watch as he grabs him and they start to fist fight, with Justice Man very quickly overpowering Spock. You watch him take Spock, slam him up against a wall, and it looks like Spock tries to use some kind of ability to like shield himself. He gets slammed up against the walls a couple times until the shield breaks, and then you watch as Justice Man throws him into the air, and he disappears from the scene, and Justice Man flies up. It's about a minute or two of nothing happening before you watch as several blades start, just like it's like arrows hitting a target. You watch as one after another they bury themselves into the ground, and then you watch as Spock's body falls back into frame and lands on top of the swords. Justice Man flies back down, says something over the body, looks up directly at the cameras, and flies up to smash the camera, and that's where that wall was smashed and like kind of like bashed in. You watch as he like punches the camera and the wall, and that's where the feed cuts.
Wow.
We knew it. It was Justice Man. This is the evidence we needed.
What was the invisible presence with the swords?
He probably threw them down. He's Justice Man.
That's true. I have a shenanigans I'd like to try.
I love shenanigans.
I have an ability called mind reading where I can reach into the surface thoughts of a creature.
Mm-hmm.
I knew Spock pretty well. I hate Justice Man, and I know of him and interactions with him. Could I spend an experience point and attempt to
Read his lips.
vibe out what they were saying? Like as I concentrate on this, look at it like pieces of paper fly up, and it's like quills writing what they would be saying, almost like subtitles.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, you kind of like you're kind of like feeling out what is being said, and it sounds like from what you're getting from like his inflection, you're getting that Justice Man is saying like, and again, normally when you see Justice Man, he's Gomer Pyle, he's dopey, he's funny, he's a character. Here he is. It's the first time you've seen him almost Superman like, where he is like straight laced, standing up. Like he is like looking with like a fire in his eyes at Spock, and you're reading that he's saying like, I know you know my secret, and I know you intend to reveal it, and I have a sweet thing going here. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end you. And then you notice, like, Spock, like, you're not seeing Spock's face, so you're not quite sure what he is saying. But again, you see the panic in his body as his movements, like, he goes quickly to pull the phaser. Guy's right up in front of him. He backs up and, like, starts trying to fight him off. And you see, like, it's almost like Justice Man indulges him. Like, he goes for a Vulcan nerve pinch, and he kind of, like, drops for a second before he grins and, like, looks up and, like, uppercuts him and then just starts pummeling him. And then it's at that moment you watch as he grabs him, and you, like, that's the first time you see Spock's face, and it's just pure fear. And right at that moment, you see the pure fear, and then he's off the screen, and Justice Man looks up, and he flies up, and he's off the screen, and then you see this kind of, like, dartboard of swords come down in, like, this kind of, like, bed fashion, and you watch as his body falls back down from wherever he was, orbit or whatever, and fucking lands on those swords. From what you know about his wounds, obviously the sword wounds would have killed him alone, but from how his body was broken, his bones and everything like that, you can now surmise that it was probably the impact when he landed that broke most of his bones. As well as, like, being pummeled by Justice Man.
Steel Maiden, this is the exact thing we've been looking for.
Steel Maiden's screen goes, like, red. Steel Maiden's like, this is very serious. This is a very serious situation. We always we were always feared what would happen if Justice Man turned. Steel Maiden starts, like, going through the computer systems. Steel Maiden's like, I need to start warning everyone that this could be a major threat. I'm going to put out a wide cease on any hunts for you. This proves your innocence. This proves that something deeper is going on.
Hey, can you tell that this was hidden in the police footage and the captain is covering it up?
Yeah, it's like this was hidden specifically within, like, I had to bypass a security lock in order to get this, but, like, there's no computer that can keep me out.
Is there any way we can broadcast this footage on a loop across the digital billboards in the city with subtitles that say, "This is your Justice Man. He knows no justice. And this has also been hidden by Captain..." What's the captain's name again?
That could
Okay.
cause mass panic, and it could also cause Justice Man to entirely turn. If he kills people who know his secret, and you tell
it
the
could
entire city his secret,
It might flip other Total Justice League members in our favor to help us.
That's true.
Steel Maiden says, I agree that it would cause major panic. However, I have... The first thing to do is if the paladins and the police are working with Justice Man directly, I'm not going to be able to stop them from trying to attack you. But I have access to the entire hero network, and I can at least let them know that you're not a threat.
That'll work.
But that will get to Justice Man. I can inform the members of Total Justice, and I can provide them with this footage. Do you know, like, is there anything else that you can tell me about this situation?
We think it's parasites.
What kind of parasites?
Well, pictures of like the smaller Justice Man.
Yeah, like, do you full on, like, this is like all cards on the table? You're giving Steel Maiden all of the evidence?
100%.
Okay.
Yep. Without hesitation.
So the Steel Maiden lets you know that they have not seen anything like this before. How Spock even found this information is mysterious, because like Steel Maiden's like, I'm hooked into everything. This is not something that you can just find on the internet. Like, this had to have taken some very special research and used quite a lot of very special resources, because I have never heard any of this. I don't know how to stop Justice Man. We might be able to slow him down, but unless we can find a way to either, I don't know, stop that parasite and fry it out of him, or kill Justice Man, he'll tear through all of us.
Well, we have this device.
Again, like, there's another like scan. The screen on her mask is still like just like a bright red, like it's like she's in like warning mode now. She has dropped all of her guns at this point, and as she's scanning over the device, like her arms are extending into like almost like Doc Ock, like tentacles that go and like to like different computers and start like typing out like warning messages to different heroes and stuff like that while she's doing the scan. She looks and says, theoretically, this would have enough power to at least do some kind of damage. I mean, maybe more than damage. I don't know if Justice Man can die. We've seen him withstand incredible amounts of radiation, explosions, bullets. Like, nothing phases him. So, if this really does have the capability of affecting anything, and you plan on using it to try and stop him, my only recommendation would be to try and do it in a way that is taking the parasite. If you can find a way to attack the parasite directly, as opposed to trying to attack Justice Man, you may get a better result. What that does to whoever the man is that's left over, I don't know. This is out of my territory of information.
And Justice Man has no weaknesses. There's nothing.
None known to me. Nothing in my database. Total Justice's cards are the closest to the chest. We don't know much information about any of them. Asmodeus, we have the most information about, based on his agreement.
You get the irony of that, right? In D&D, Asmodeus is like the most unknown fucking entity
Yeah.
in Faerun. Oh, anyway, sorry.
Steel Maiden looks and says, I'm going to send coordinates to your computer. For Asmodeus's current lair. I've already sent a message in the information ahead, and if I'm correct, if Justice Man is committing evil acts, and we have this evidence of him committing evil acts, that breaks Asmodeus's contract.
Nice.
Is it?
Maybe.
A demon that's been forced to be on the side of good for Total Justice's full career, ever since they were formed.
He's a demon from the underworld. Him and the gremlin will go back, right?
They might go home. They might, they might take up a fight against Justice Man. Or they might sow their own seeds of chaos. I don't know.
Maybe we trick him into another contract that if we can break his other contract, it would send him home. I can get you home and break your contract if you sign here.
Yeah, void the other contract, wouldn't it? That's how it works.
Called the Santa Claus. Peppercut, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't see how that helps us kill Justice Man. If we can go to him and try to convince him to join us, maybe have him sign another contract with us, and he can kind of fight for what the fuck he wants to fight for,
Yeah,
then we can break his chains.
that's what I'm saying. Don't give him the information of breaking the other contract until he signs a different contract.
But right now, we need to figure out how to bring Justice Man to justice. So, if that means going
we
to...
got to cure the parasite.
And how do we do that?
I don't know. I just know that's what we need to do. I imagine the Doomsday device could help.
Thing I turn my arm into like a spike or something and stab him in the head. Try to kill the parasite.
That should work, yeah.
That's what it's got to be, right? Is in his brain.
Yeah. It's not... Yeah. I don't think you can stab him through his skin, though.
Maybe the Doomsday device will just give me enough to get through the bit of his skin.
I don't know. Justice Man has been known to withstand all kinds of radiation.
What if we use this Doomsday device to create a kind of smoke, steam, something of that effect? Like a flamethrower that shoots like steam or mist that would kill the parasite.
You hear Steel Maiden say, "Oh no. Whatever you're going to figure out, you should either get out of here or figure it out quickly. Justice Man is on his way here." And with that, we're going to take a break.
Cool. Awesome.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
him doing up the knives.
Yeah. Let's the way he says let's fight.
You fucking want to.
Like a video game character. Let's fight.
And they cut off the hobble too. Like the crazy hobble he does. Like when he gets up and goes after him.
Yeah. Proud too.
Oh man.
Wow.
Those crazy ones.
Y'all have any idea how we're gonna get this parasite?
No.
Not at all. I guess some ideas like to turn my hand into like a weapon or like a drill. Or like if, I don't know if you've seen Full Metal Alchemist, he, like turns his hand into like a blade. That's what I was thinking.
Why don't we turn you tiny? And then you can run in there and beat up the parasite like 1v1.
Turn me tiny.
Yeah, Osmosis Jones.
I went. Yeah, I went through the pipes. Small. How am I gonna get small though?
Some lizard shit, I don't know. Justice Man is here. Or coming, so we better
Yeah,
figure it out.
We either got to get going or I'm shrinking down.
I think we should just beat his ass.
You're muted.
Oh yeah, like Steel Maiden will look and say like, if you want to get out of here, take your ship and go, and I'll try to stall him as long as I can. But he knows that I've just put the word out and that I've sent the recording to a select few people.
He's gonna kill you.
Steel Maiden says, then that's more reason for you to stop him.
So we should stay here and fight with you. We should fight him. How do we beat him?
I think if you don't know how to use that weapon to beat him right now, then I would get out of here while you can. Let me buy you some time. Steel Maiden like picks up all her guns.
It's a noble thing you're doing. We'll stop it.
I've gotten the word out to as many heroes as I can. The rest is up to you, Roshambo Extreme.
We'll stop it. Then I do one of these.
Do a rock. Turn my hand into a rock.
Steel Maiden sends the footage, like the evidence, to you as well, so that you have access to be able to use it when needed. Steel Maiden also gives you the location of the space headquarters of Total Justice.
Space headquarters?
Yes.
Makes sense.
They have like a Justice League style watchtower space station where they all deploy for missions and stuff like that.
So what's the play?
Do we go right to their base or do we go? I don't know.
We need to find a way to use this weapon to kill Justice Man. Or more so, the parasite within Justice Man. an idea for like a gas thrower or like a steam thrower instead of a flamethrower. But I don't know if that'll kill the parasite.
I would convince Lord Ripper to join Roshambo.
No.
Listen, Snap. I know.
No.
Listen.
Hell no.
Enemy of the enemy. Okay, well, he doesn't have to join a team. We'll tell him where the headquarters is. We got the location from Steel Maiden. We tell him where it is. I'm just saying for when we do go, we still got to figure out how to get the parasite out.
We should use this device, this weapon, to make Bulwark very, very tiny and very, very strong.
I can shrink down, but I don't know how small I can get.
I mean, like tiny, tiny.
Microscopic. Like a blood cell almost.
And you can get in there and you can fight the parasite one-on-one.
Yeah, you already split yourself 50-50. Maybe you split yourself 99.9 and 0.01.
Well, we can use this device to give you powers. So we could make you tiny and mighty. I think.
That's all the options we got. As he's fighting Lord Ripper. If you guys are okay with that. So you guys want to fight Justice Man, I'll jump on them then.
What if he works with Justice Man to kill us?
You know, I didn't even think about that angle. He's killing police. The police are with him.
For now.
Ripper will meet his fate the next time I see him.
See, yeah, when we're done, we'll double backstab him. We'll kill Justice Man and kill Lord Ripper at the same time.
I don't think that's a great idea.
Well, we'll kind of let them fight each other for a few minutes and we'll sit back.
Let them tire each other out, yeah.
I'm kidding.
Steel Maiden says you have to go. I need to put the shield up.
Oh, I thought we were like in the ship already gone. Yeah, I'm gone. Like,
okay, you guys like hop into the ship and leave.
Sure.
Okay. You go out.
Did I use my 10? Was that about 10 minutes?
I'll give you your 10-minute.
Okay. Good.
can we use the 10-minute and then still keep the one before the action?
I believe so. Or
Okay.
no, I think it has to go in order. It goes action hour,
10.
10 hours, and then the reset.
Okay.
You take you go into stealth mode. You drive out of this secret tunnel that you came in. Gate opens up, comes out, and you watch as like this big like purplish blue barrier goes around the compound. Getting further, and like looking on your screen, like on like in the cockpit, you have like your HUD up. You can see that it shows what's happening behind you. You watch as something comes from orbit and like flies straight down. You see very quickly that it's Justice Man. You watch as he lands and breaks through the barrier, and you watch as the entire compound crumbles in.
He must be
Injustice.
stopped.
Injustice Man. You guys are right. I thought he was a good hero.
Told you he was a dick. I told you.
He did.
So, how are we killing him? What do we do?
Fortunate thinking adjusting the seat again.
I'll become
Going
tiny. Then.
forward.
Give me the orb.
I'll become tiny. Hey, well, yeah, here. I'll open up the arm.
No, you seem reluctant to become tiny. Should we all become tiny? And then we'll go inside of him and beat the shit out of the parasite? Should we all touch the orb like it's fucking Space Jam?
At the same time. Yeah, I mean, what if I do it to the ship and all of us? I don't know. Maybe?
Yeah.
Drive it in.
Yeah.
We'll be like a
That's
small
even
ship.
better.
I'll take the orb out and try to hand it to Paper Cut, and then I don't know how. I don't know how to do. I don't know
my
if you guys should
ridiculous
touch.
idea. That's my ridiculous idea is we should make the ship tiny and then go inside Justice Man and then fight the parasite like punch it in the face. It's a criminal, so it needs to be I need to beat the shit out of it.
Our final fight is inside of Justice Man against a parasite.
Do you have a better idea?
That's all options we have. We can't take them. You hear the start? You heard the Steel Maiden? He's weak to nothing.
Let's fucking do it.
Parasite could be. So put it on the ground so it's like on the ship. So like we're all able to touch it and it's the ship's there too.
So I think we should go to the space station before we become tiny. And then we should shrink down. And when he comes, hopefully he doesn't see us and we get in there. All right,
Space station first for sure.
let's go to the space station.
So you're going to go to the space station and like, are you shrinking the ship and yourselves down, or you're just shrinking yourselves? Okay, I thought you were like going for like
No shrinking yet. We're going full size to the space station.
Okay.
Yeah, but eventually we will be shrinking the ship once we get there.
And
All
everybody. So like the
Magic
ship
School
and
Bus
the crew.
All of us.
I was just gonna say Magic School Bus style.
Yeah.
You know that Justice Man is not on the ship right now.
Yep.
You fly to the space station and you hear over like the comms to your ship. You are approaching the Total Justice headquarters. We're not showing that your ship has permission to enter. Please turn around.
It'll work. Do something.
This is where we've shrunk it down. Or we're gonna shrink, right?
No, we're pulling up and they just said they're going to shoot at us because we're not clearance. Like, we don't have clearance.
I'll hop on the button. It's a Pizza Planet delivery. We got some Cosmo out of this world pizza for saving the city.
The Gremlin ordered it.
We don't. No pizza delivery place orders. What? You kind of. I'm sorry. Pizza doesn't get delivered out here. Please identify yourselves.
Yeah, first time. Congratulations, you are our 1 million customer.
Future is now.
Can you roll
Cosmic Voyager.
Can you roll lies and trickery hindered by 1, please?
Hindered by 1. Love it. Love it.
I like Panda Express more. Pizza Planet sucks ass.
How do you hinder it? So if I'm trained, it goes down to practiced?
There should be an option that says hindered by when you're rolling.
At the bottom.
Oh, you change
Says
ease by to hindered
Ease
by.
by to
Okay,
hindered
okay,
by,
okay.
yeah.
Yep. I found it.
Get
Doesn't matter.
the fuck out of here. This guy, like, over the comms is like, oh, that's Did you bring pizza for everyone? Like Gremlin got pizza for everybody?
Oh yes, it was buy one get one for free.
You're delivering 5 pizzas? You they sent Pizza Planet sent you to space to deliver 5 pizzas?
It was just buy one get 4 free.
How are they still warm?
Because we have a warmer on the van.
All right, you're cleared to enter. Please go to the nearest docking station. And some Kid Hermes has said that he'll come down and meet you.
Okay, thank you. We'll see you soon.
And you're cleared to dock, and one of the Total Justice heroes is coming to meet you.
You're welcome.
So, what's the plan here? We got to get Justice Man here.
Gotta shrink down somehow.
Say that he has to sign for these pizzas. We have the orb. We can shrink down whenever. But we need Justice Man here.
Maybe we can take the time to explain to everybody else in Total Justice that the CCTV footage is out on Justice Man killing Spot. And maybe they'll flip.
That's not a terrible idea.
We don't have pizzas, so that's
Go
that works.
The jig will be up soon when they see we don't have pizzas.
So are
Yeah.
you taking the ship into dock, still in full form?
Yeah. It's still an RV, by the way.
Oh, it's still an RV? It's just a flying RV?
Yep.
You pull this RV in, and this kid is here, like, standing there waiting to greet you. Glowing eyes. You see him stop for a second, but then, like, he starts, like, running around in, like, super fast circles, like the Flash level speeds, as he seems very excited for pizza.
Who's gonna tell him?
I got some PF Chang's for him.
From where?
I grabbed it from Alex's apartment.
That was like a month old now.
I mean, it's something.
Can I use the Doomsday device to heat it up?
To heat up the food?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I mean, if he wants to give him a month-old thing of food, at least it's hot. He could. I don't know. They got him dead.
I'm at a loss for words.
We all are at this point. Love you too, bud.
Okay, so you want to use the Doomsday Orb to heat up the 3-week-old PF Changs to present to this superhero god child.
Mm.
Yeah.
Go ahead
When you
and roll your depletion for the orb.
I swear to God, Kirby.
Oh no. No. Please on a 1. I think
Gotta
that's
use
what it
XP.
means.
Gotta use XP
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll for sure.
You're using an XP to reroll the effect of using the orb for the depletion?
We're hoping so. We sure are hoping you'll let us.
I mean, it's a one shot, or like a short. Today's the finale. I'll allow it. Yeah, fuck it. You heat up this 3-week-old PF Changs.
There we go.
Why?
It's got like a slight green glow to it.
Paper cut. Gonna need you to take this to the fast little kid down there, okay?
Yeah, we don't have
No,
pizza,
I'm gonna
so-
take this away from Bulwark. What are you doing?
I used it on a machine in the hospital. On this guy, and it worked. So
This is like an extraordinarily volatile piece of magic, and you just use it to heat up pizza.
PF
PF
Chang's.
PF
Yeah.
Chang's.
Whatever.
It's like still steaming there.
You hear like a knock on the door, like, hello, this doesn't look like a Pizza Planet van. Where's my pizza?
Go tell that kid everything, and hope that Total Justice is on our side with this.
No, I feel like you would be better at this than us.
Should we just grab him and? Oh,
I feel
Oh,
like
and
you
the-
would smooth it over like paper. You know, plenty of treaties in the history of the world were signed on paper.
It's your lie. You're the one who said Pete.
I
We need
gotta
Spock
credit
and
it to
Lizard.
this-
Well, I miss them so fucking much.
I'll open it and I'll hand him the. It's not Pizza Planet. It was those guys in your ships are dumbasses. You said PF Chang's.
You open the door, and before you even realize, he is like standing in between you, like, wow, this is a lot bigger on the inside.
I'm gonna jump and hit the table.
You guys don't look a lot like delivery drivers. You kind of look like those guys that Justice Man told us to find.
We get that a rot.
Yeah,
That's because we are.
I bet you do. I need you, Snip, to roll a speed defense.
Motherfucker. Why me? Why is it always me?
Beats difficulty 8. You managed to move your hands just fast enough to avoid him, like, locking you into handcuffs.
Look, kid.
What the fuck?
Justice, man. Before you start, we love justice.
He starts,
Justice.
like, spinning the handcuffs on his fingers. He's like, wow, you're pretty fast.
Can you just listen for 6 seconds?
Justice Man is an evil alien parasite. And he killed Spock. And there's video evidence of him killing Spock.
Evil alien parasite. That's... sounds kind of made up.
Yeah, I thought so too, but a guy who got bit by a radioactive newspaper and now has paper-related powers also sounds pretty far-fetched, but here I stand.
Pretty sure I'm just gonna put you guys in prison and let Justice Man handle you.
Justice Man is he's destroying things in the city right now.
Destroyed the Steel Maiden's fortress.
Do you not have communications? The Iron Maiden put out a whole APB to all superheroes.
Steel Maiden.
She said-
My computer got a message. I didn't check it.
She
Look-
said we're not dangerous. Check
it.
Gives us the clearance.
Look,
It has the video attached.
he like zips away for a second, comes back with like he appears again. He's got like this like pad in front of him. He's watching the video, but he's watching it at like super speed, like whatever the fastest speed it is. He's like, looks up at you, looks back down at the pad, presses play and watches it again, and then vomits like gold. It's like almost like this glowing like gold like liquid that he throws up all over the ground. And he's like, I'm so sorry, and like zips away and comes back and like cleans it up super fast. And he's like, this is so that's so,
Yes, it made us sick too. Who else is up here with you from Total Justice that hasn't seen this video?
Everyone is here. Asmodeus, Gremlin, Revenger.
Okay, we need to be very careful. If we show this video to Asmodeus, the contract that he has with Justice League would be null and void.
I thought you said that Steel Maiden sent it to all the heroes.
Well, hopefully he hasn't seen it yet.
Gets on the comms, is like, Asmo, you there? And you hear like a sinister laugh that's loud enough that you can hear it coming from the other side. He's like, Asmo, Asmo, Asmo? And like the line cuts.
Oh, fuck. Well, I guess we're too late.
There's a lot of different entities flowing through this.
We need to go make sure the others are aware. We need our hands on deck. We tried to defeat the Justice Man.
We have a plan, Kid Hermes. You can wrangle up the rest of the Justice League, and I need you to get Justice Man here. We are going to shrink down into tiny size and enter into his body. And we are going to kill the parasite ourselves.
You see Hermes nods and he's like, I'll get the message, everyone. I'll see what's going on with Asmo. He goes to turn and run towards the door. You see him get to the door and then stop as something appears. At first, it's like an invisible figure, like that you can see almost like the movement, almost like if you like saw like an invisible like enemy or something in a video game, how like when they start moving, you can kind of see them. You watch it as it almost appears like hands appear around his head, and you watch as a figure in black comes into view as it snaps Hermes' neck.
Uh-oh.
Do, 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 do. Thank you, honey. Drawing two guns and pointing them your way. You hear Revenger say, I've already told my hubby that you're here, and he's coming to get you. And now we know that you're gonna try and get all small to stop him. Should be easy enough to figure out how to stop you now.
We need to kill her before he gets here.
Can you please stop talking with your mouth full into the mic?
Sorry.
Sorry.
It's Hermes! You killed him!
Hermes, no.
Yeah,
He snips right. We gotta kill her.
Kid Hermes' body is like laying like completely like unmoving on the ground. I think this is probably the best place to roll an initiative. We're gonna put Revenger here. Revenger? There we go. We don't need this though. And so I'm pretty sure you can roll it from your character sheet so that you can add any buffs or anything like that.
I will stop you. Eventually.
Eventually. Snip. We'll begin right away as you get the reaction. Hold on. We're going to I need to go grab a thing. Where did we last have a fight? That would have been the lab. Oh, is this image a little bit too small for that? There we go. So So you guys are at like the far end of a very long hallway. And we'll put Revenger actually right there. There we go. Snip, it is your turn.
I can't see the grid. Okay, I can see it better now.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know if there's a way I can...
It's okay. I zoomed in and I think I see the lines better. One,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
So going 1 is a short range distance, correct?
Right.
Okay. So I need to make a speed task roll if I want to do an action. Okay.
Exactly, unless you have fleet of foot.
Do have dexterity, which helps my movement, so that gives me an asset and I can go effort at 20.
What do you want your major effect to be?
Could I go twice as far?
Like, just be able to get another... Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. At that, I'm going to attack her twice. With my katana, my long range katanas I got now. So all right, here we go. Okay.
Okay, beats difficulty,
Difficulty
12.
12.
Yeah, definitely gets her.
Extra point of damage. So that'd be 18 points of damage on the first one.
Okay.
And the second one.
There we go. Second attack. Difficulty 12 hits.
That'd be 17 points. So 35 points of damage total.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Very good that you got to go first because Revenger is looking already very fucked up. Sorry, that should they should be getting 12 back because armor, your swords don't go through armor, right?
Hang on a second. Let me check. I
think armor would still apply to your damage.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I'll let you know if I do.
Okay, it's
You
still
can keep going.
You still like just rip like you see like you take a big chunk out of like it seems like reinforced plate armor that like some of it rips off and like a chunk of her arm comes with it. She starts bleeding. She's hurting but not completely out and like lifts up her guns to fire back at you. Go ahead and roll a speed defense.
Did I foil the danger from here?
She's not firing at you.
Potential danger for one creature within immediate distance. This is pretty far from me.
Yeah.
It's not immediate distance.
Difficulty 7.
Difficulty 7 makes it. So like with that, like just like she's like too distracted by the pain to be able to hit you. Misses with the first shot. Go ahead and roll a second speed defense as she's gonna fire a second shot.
I'm going to use Seize the Moment. After you succeed on a speed defense roll to resist an attack, you gain an action. You can use an action immediately, even if you've already taken a turn this round. So I'm going to attack her twice more.
Okay. Difficulty 12 again.
Difficulty 12 again, so 17 more points of damage.
Yeah.
And one more time. Difficulty 9.
Difficulty 9 gets her as well.
17 more points of damage.
So you go in the extendo swords, and as she's like firing her guns at you to try and like gun you down, you just cleave her in twain, just scissor snip her into bits.
Oh yes. So she's down.
She's down. She's dead.
I'd like to think that I cut all of her limbs off and just left a nub Revenger on the ground. From now on, your name is Matt, and I step on her.
Oh my god. With Kid Hermes dead right there and chopped up bits of Revenger. What do you do from here?
Who did she say?
I want to take one of her guns. That's all. I just wanted to say that one of her or both of her guns that she was firing. And when we see Justice Man, I'm gonna do something. So anyway, go ahead.
Who did she say that she alerted?
Justice Man.
Who's waiting for us?
Justice Man's on his way.
Okay, so yeah, let's go small. Everybody into the RV. Are we still doing this? We're flying up his nose?
Maybe you two get in the thing. Doc grabs. Doc. Sorry, you remind me of someone. Snip. Grabs the guns. I'll distract him here. I'll say I beat up Revenger. Gives you guys more time to kill the parasite.
I don't think he'll see it. I don't think he'll see it coming. And we'll probably need you to kill the parasite.
Yeah, she was gonna tell him, but we killed her before she could tell him.
All right, I'll pile in.
Yeah, we're in the RV, waiting on Justice Man to arrive.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the device too to make the RV and all of us very, very tiny.
So what I will get you to do is roll a stealth. If one person can roll stealth, you can roll with 2 assets. That will count.
Trained in it.
That will count for your teammates. And you'll also ease it by 1.
Okay. I'm specialized in stealth.
Oh, even better then. Yeah. That makes sense. Paper would be specialized in stealth.
Let's roll this, baby.
Big whammy.
XP to reroll, even though it's really high, because this is important.
Yeah, we want this thing to lock in. Like 11 or 12, hopefully. 13's even better. Let's go.
13 is wonderful. You make the ship very small. I guess the RV very small. Turning it into like a magic school bus. Tiny size. You kind of fly on the wall, fly up. And you watch as Justice Man flies in, just like punching a hole through the ship, and like almost like you watch as the space air like space opens up and starts sucking things out, and like Kid Hermes' body gets sucked out. The bits of Revenger start to get sucked out, and Justice Man, watching the bits of her fly by, kind of like grabs like the top part of her head and starts like first crying, kisses the skull, and then starts screaming with rage. And you watch as he looks around, doesn't see you guys because of your stealth roll, which just beats his his set DC. You watch as he punches another hole through another wall and starts tearing through his own ship.
Can we have flown in his mouth or up his nose while he was screaming?
Ooh. Go ahead and give me a Magitech roll for controlling the ship. He's moving around a lot, so it's still going to be set fairly high. It's not going to be the 12 that you would normally have to beat for Justice Man, especially with him caught unawares. You're going to have to beat a 10, a difficulty of 10.
Do either of you people know anything about flying a ship?
No, sir.
Okay, let's go then. Difficulty 8. It's not bad.
Are you re-rolling at all?
No, that's a 13 plus 4. That's
No, beats difficulty 8.
I could. I only got 2 XP left, and I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of important shit, but I could.
Good. I was gonna say, could I give him an XP and like help him like
I'll allow it. Yeah, you're all
fly the ship?
you're all in the van.
I'll
Okay.
burn an XP.
That's worse.
I'm a worse flying or like.
I mean, you can. I'll give you one too if you want to do it for one of mine.
All right. Come on.
Kicks me out of the seat.
Let's fly in Superman's nose.
Got worse again.
Just keep getting lower and
I'll use one of
lower.
my own XPs then. Just to make it well-rounded.
Back to square one.
You're
Wow.
you're buzzing around like this little fly. He's just moving too fast for you to get a chance to get inside of him through one of his holes. And before you know it, he is just smashed into the next room.
I guess follow and try again.
Can you let me try to roll? Because I think mine's higher than yours. Because even though I'm trained in stealth, I've also got
That thing.
power shifts and speed edges.
That was a Magitech roll though.
Oh, is it a Magitech? I thought he
Yeah.
said stealth. That was probably the first one.
Yeah,
Okay,
stealth was the
yep.
first one.
Carry on then. I can't do shit with Magitech. This is going to be very hard to pull off, gentlemen.
Yeah, you're trying to do a really tight maneuver with a spaceship that you barely know how to fly.
Right. Makes sense.
Also, you shrunk it down. I need a depletion roll from you for the orb, Kirby.
It's in equipment. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so what's your plan from here?
Like I said,
Let's try again, right? Snip wants to try.
can
Take the Magitech roll. I thought it was a stealth, so no, I don't want to try.
we use the device to further boost, like give ourselves fast and furious nitrous, fucking and shoot
Use the device again.
towards this motherfucker?
Use the device again to make your ship even faster?
Yeah. Try
Okay.
to. Unless you guys have like another idea you want to try
Oh.
and like bail out of this one.
That's awesome.
I mean, facing Justice Man head on,
Death.
obviously not good.
Yeah, death.
So this is like kind of where all of our marbles are in this basket at this point.
Fair. Yeah.
I'll roll the Doomsday device again.
Roll the Doomsday device again.
2.
Okay, nothing volatile happens. You use the orb to increase the speed of the ship. You fly Speedy into the next room like as fast as Kid Hermes, and you watch as Justice Man has punched 2 more holes into the ship, and now like members of his own team are trying to come and stop him. You watch as Asmodeus and Gremlin come out, and Gremlin jumps up and like grabs onto him, and they start like tussling. And you watch as Asmodeus is like swinging his sword and throwing fireballs at Justice Man to try and stop him as well. For you, this is explosions of pure carnage around you as the whole like room erupts in like this light show. And you're like flying and weaving around this fight, trying to get into Justice Man again. Again, I am going to need a Magitech roll. You will be able to ease it by 1 thanks to the increase of speed. And you can go ahead and roll again.
And I get an ease.
One big roll, bud.
All right, let's hope. Fuck.
There we go.
There we go.
You fly, and like so, like a flaming sword swings, and you see like this light flash across the front of the ship. You dip and weave under it and fly around as Justice Man is coming, and you watch, and it's almost like a slow motion for you as the fist comes across Asmodeus's jaw, and you watch his whole bottom jaw just fly off. He grabs Gremlin and goes to slam him into the ground, and as he goes to slam Gremlin into the ground, you use the kind of updraft to shoot yourself up into his sinuses.
Okay.
And you find yourself traveling up this canal, his canal, into his brain.
Okay.
It's so gross.
You,
Cover my face.
see the parasite attached to his brain stem, and it almost peaks and dips down as it's like the back of it is wrapped like a tail around the stem and almost like kind of spiderwebbed around his brain, but there is still a bit of it that like is kind of like there at the edge of the channel to meet you as you come in. What are you doing from here?
One of us needs to get out with the device and implant it in that thing's back and finish it off.
I'll do it.
This feels like Bruce Willis at Armageddon has to get off the ship to push the button to blow up the asteroid while everybody else sleeps.
I think the only real way for us to decide who out of the 3 of us is going to be the one to do this.
Roshambo! We always come to a draw. Every time we play this game, it gets us nowhere. I beat you, you beat Brewer, and Brewer beats me. We're not gonna be able to do that. We need to draw straws.
Yeah. But this time, we're going to pick different things than our own. Because over the course of this adventure, we've learned
We said
rock,
that
paper,
last time
scissors.
we did this. You know that. Said the exact same thing. And we all double whammy, boom, boom, boom. I throw scissors, you throw paper, Brewer threw rock. And we just fucking threw our hands up and we just went back to Denny's. Instead of going to O'Charlie's like I wanted to, we ended up fucking eating at Denny's again because we couldn't decide on where to eat.
Whoever loses,
Okay, we'll do it your way.
I'm going to face Bulwark. Then I'm going to face you. And then you're going to face Bulwark. And whoever loses 2 has to go.
I don't even know if you guys can hold the Doomsday devices. I'll do it.
We're going to use all 5. All right. Bulwark on go. So 1, 2, 3,
Hold
go.
on. To go over the rules real quick, as is tradition, scissors cuts paper, paper covers rock, rock crushes lizard, lizard poisons Spock, Spock smashes scissors, scissors decapitates lizard, lizard eats paper, paper disproves Spock, and Spock vaporizes rock, and as it always has been, rock crushes scissors.
All right. All right, Bulwark. On go. So I'm gonna say Roshambo, and then we shoot like Roshambo.
Shoot on extreme, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roshambo Extreme. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
Yep.
Roshambo Extreme.
Spock.
Let's give
Oh,
you
the
Spock.
wizard poisons the Spock.
Oh shit.
Lizard poison Spock.
So now
Ah.
I'll face off against Snips.
Okay.
All right. Roshambo Extreme. Oh, is that a lizard?
Lizard
It's a
poison
wizard.
Spock.
I knew you would throw Spock because you knew it's the least favorite thing, and I know my man Rizar man goes. You shoot the Spock.
All right. So now you against Bulwark.
Well, what if Bulwark beats me? Then it's all tied again. I swear, we never get to go eat anywhere else but Denny's. Okay, Bulwark. 1, 2, 3. Roshambo Extreme. Roshambo Extreme.
Everything rock, paper. Oh,
Spock vaporizes Rock.
I lost.
It's
No.
Bulwark.
So how is this working?
Bulwark's getting out of the ship.
Yeah, Bulwark's gonna get out of the ship with the device and implant it onto this thing and try to kill it. But it's, for some reason, I think we've decided that it's most likely also going to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pick up the device, put in like the capsule in my arm.
I thought you were giving him the device to go kill the parasite.
Yeah, and I was gonna go put it in the spine.
Okay. So
Or
Snip,
they'll just say for Roshambo.
is that Snip
Extreme.
doing it, or are you doing it because you lost?
It's me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's me because I lost twice.
And what? And the other two are like, you're what? Taking the ship out? You're staying there? What are you guys doing?
I think we believe that this is going to be pretty volatile. But I think we should stick around, at least close enough that we can pick up Bulwark if he survives.
You know what? After the adventure we've been on today, I feel like the world is better off without me. Fewer heads will roll without Snip on the planet.
So stop decapitating people.
Yeah, there you go. I'll do it. I lost fair and square, so
It's the Roshambo way.
We go together. We always have. We are nothing without each other. We stay here till it's all said and done. We have to make sure it's over. We're
stay.
here with you. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm in.
for Roshambo, and I'll hop out.
Right
Or
behind him.
start flying through.
Right behind him.
Mm-hmm.
You all hop out, bringing the Doomsday device. This thing screeches in its parasite alien language. But you are not deterred as you float together as a team with the Doomsday device, ready to take down this parasite. I need you to roll one more depletion roll, please. You are not going to be able to re-roll this. If you roll a 1, I will intrude.
Okay.
Using the power of the orb, wishing and putting your intent into it, you blast this parasite with this green radiated Magitech energy, and you watch as it turns green first in its like kind of like weird like alien beak, and then its several eyes start to glow green. You watch as it pulses through and almost like pulses in the synapses of Justice Man's brain as it goes all throughout the parasite, and you watch as the parasite bursts and almost implodes as it like sucks into itself, screeching as it disappears. You're able to make your way back to the ship without much harm. The Doomsday Orb does start to shake. It floats, like when you tossed it, when you used it, it floated over close to this parasite, and as the parasite implodes, it's almost like the parasite drags the orb in with it, and it disappears with the creature.
Okay.
With the power of the orb gone, all three of you, as well as your ship,
Shut up.
has no
Shut
choice
up.
but to lose its power and
No.
expand.
Shut up.
You emerge, the ship emerging from Justice Man, or now the mild-mannered man that he used to be, as it expands from his head and outward, blowing him up in like rain of blood and viscera, painting the walls, Asmodeus and the gremlin, with just this spray of Justice Man's body just all over the place. As you, Roshambo Extreme, emerge victorious. You have solved the case of who killed your friend Spock, and you have exacted your vengeance and exacted your justice on Total Justice. But deep below, back on Earth, we cut to a scene of Lord Ripper laughing maniacally as he holds one of the Lizard Man's Doomsday Orbs. And that is where we will end this campaign.
Let's go.
For now.
Now.
For now.
Hell yeah.
That was pretty fun.
I had a good time. I think we laughed more and more progressively through each night.
There's a lot of pretty fucking hilarious moments in this campaign.
Yeah.
There is.
Honestly,
there
yeah,
is.
for only 4 sessions, probably the most fun I've had in 4 sessions as a DM. You guys absolutely killed it and made me laugh so fucking hard.
Adam, you had the line of the night, the most shocking line of the night. Get in, there's an unarmed black man.
Unhinged. Just like this whole campaign.
This whole mini campaign has been like, I thought you guys were gonna be superheroes. You guys are fucking crazy.
We're like anti-heroes.
Yeah, full on anti-heroes. Your antics were incredible. I had so much fun. I am excited to one day do this again. We'll bring Roshambo Extreme back, and we'll get you guys back into another mini campaign to stop Lord Ripper or whatever you guys want to do in the future, because I really had a lot of fun with this. But that's it for the story for now. You've accomplished your mission. You walk away victorious and alive. This could have gone sideways. This could have gone very sideways.
It should have.
But like there were different pathways to it. Like you could have gone to the cop station instead and still found that footage, which was the evidence that you needed. Asmodeus may have been swayed to be able to help you as well. Asmodeus being the only other character that knew Justice Man's secret. Knew about the parasite, but didn't know about the evil deeds, and therefore could not break his contract. Of course, the other kind of twist being that Revenger also knew about the secret and was married technically to Justice Man, but really to the parasite. That's it. That's
awesome.
That's the game. No like kind of like victory march for you guys. I think people are very afraid of Roshambo Extreme in the following days. You lose your Denny's sponsorship, just because they can't present a kind of violence like that. So you instead get picked up by Waffle House. And the Waffle House where you guys operate out of is run and owned by Jackson, who used the money to immediately purchase a Waffle House franchise.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Yes. We did take care of one person in this whole fucking thing.
Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden's dead though, right?
Steel Maiden is super dead. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
When
yeah.
you go to the site to find like what was left of, like, all of the wings have
Solid.
been like pulled apart. Like Steel Maiden. Well, sorry, Steel Maiden physically has been pulled apart. Steel Maiden as a digital construct is still existent somewhere on the internet. So in the following campaign, maybe you can, look up that reference if we ever have a follow up to this. I think we will at some point.
I feel like Snip over the course of the next few days is going to have an existential crisis about himself, like just contemplating life and seriously considering seppuku because he feels like he's endangering society more alive than dead.
I'm gonna answer some questions after the session, but that's gonna be kind of just for us. For now, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. Everybody at home, next Sunday, be back at KedHup's channel, youtube.com/KedHup, as we will be probably jumping back into the Whispers of the Weird next week. Wednesday this week we are off, but Wednesday next week we are starting our Wednesday mini campaign, which is Tiny Punk 2077. Both like Adam was already talking with Adam was already a part of that campaign, but Kirby is coming and crossing over to join us, replacing the third Flash for that mini campaign. They are playing a faction of small creatures, toys, things like that are being hired by a mysterious benefactor to take on the factions that run the futuristic mall that they all live in and become the new kings of this place. So we'll see how that unfolds. We've already rolled our characters in a session 0, and we've got some wacky concepts for this team, including the return of a very old character from our last Tiny Punk campaign. So it's a lot of fun. Mondays, highest high seas.
Yep, highest high seas tomorrow. They're getting real close to the end.
Yeah, over on Talking with Adam stream, twitch.com/Talking with Adam. And of course, Kirby, you've got Lost Mines of Phandelver on Thursday.
Not this week, but next week.
Not this week, but next week.
Back at it.
Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Have you been uploading have you been recording it or anything like that? Like uploading it to YouTube or anywhere?
Just on Twitch, I have it highlighted.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, now for anybody who's interested, now's the perfect time to catch up before they get back to it next week. So his links are in the description below as well if you're watching on the YouTube. Other than that, that's it for now. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. We love every single one of you. We hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players.
Don't you know?